Newlyweds Jimmy and Sally Dreyer just got a package. However, it was sent them a doll. Next thing you know, something weird is going to happen. Sally loved the doll. She used it to talk to Jimmy about what to have for dinner. Sally put the doll on the box. The doll's mouth suddenly opened. Jimmy went out to get dinner. Sally was left alone to clean up the house. Sally was too busy tidying her closet to notice. The doll's eyes were staring back at her. Sally put the doll in a new position. She got a sheet to cover the doll. Sally looked in the mirror and imitated a pregnant woman. A horrible sound came from the radio in the living room. The clocks were now slowing down. The kettle was boiling when she put it on. Sally looked at the doll in the bedroom. The doll was still covered by the sheet and didn't move. Sally slowly approached the doll. As Sally tried to lift the sheet, she was covered by the doll. A sharp dagger pierced Sally's body. Sally was thrown out of the bedroom. A horrible sound came from the bedroom. Sally was pulled back into the bedroom by force. A red curtain opens. Behind the curtain are over 100 dolls. Who put the dolls from the cemetery here? Jimmy looked at every doll. Billy, number 57, had disappeared. A couch covered with a red cloth caught Jimmy's eye. Jimmy carefully removed the red cloth. On the couch Saturday, a humanoid doll. It was the boy who had disappeared from town. The house was full of horror. A doll's head began to turn. The sound of the dolls caught Jimmy's attention. A second doll's head began to twist. Then a third. Then a fourth. All the dolls looked in the same direction. On the rocking chair Saturday, a doll clown. Jimmy called the doll Mary Shaw's name. The doll slowly opened its eyes. It spoke. Jimmy took a few steps back in shock. Jimmy asked Mary Shaw why she killed his wife. Sally, the doll, asked Jimmy to come closer. Jimmy slowly approached the doll. The doll asked Jimmy to come closer. Jimmy's ear got close to the doll. The doll stuck out its long tongue and licked Jimmy. Jimmy just picked up a doll. Mary Shaw's ghost appeared. Jimmy was so scared. His Saturday down on the floor. Mary Shaw lunged at Jimmy. Jimmy threw the doll into the fireplace. Mary Shaw's ghost screamed. Jimmy breathed a sigh of relief, but Mary Shaw would be back. There were other dolls in the room. Jimmy saw his father sitting in a chair. He went up to him and called out to him. There was no response from his father. His back was hollowed out. Jimmy remembers meeting his father. His stepmother had been standing over him. She was manipulating him. The father had already been made into a doll. The stepmother even couriered a doll to Jimmy. It turns out that Mary Shaw had been lurking around his father the whole time. The stepmother appeared behind Jimmy. Mary Shaw showed her true colors. Jimmy's mouth opened in fear. Mary Shaw entered Jimmy's body. Jimmy was made a doll. All the members of Jimmy's family were killed by Mary Shaw. The legend of Mary Shaw continues. She'll rip your mouth open and cut out your tongue.